As an expat teacher, you normally are getting paid more than you would in your home country. And in a lot of cases, if you're based in places such as the Middle East, Southeast Asia, or even East Asia, it can be quite tax effective. One of the downsides is a lot of teachers have is they're not paying into a pension. I'm going to go over some of the DIY platforms that you can open yourself or with an advisor that are quite low cost, and go through some of the pros and cons of the platforms, and then go some of how to set a portfolio and set up a pension if you are an expat teacher. So first off, you have interactive brokers. Now, this may vary, it may not be as accessible to you if you're in places such as the European Union, but if you're in the Middle East or kind of East Asia, it is open to you. It's one of the cheapest platforms. It's normally ranked as one of the better platforms as well. It costs 0.05% per trade and there's zero cost on it. And that would be the first choice if you were looking just to set up a DIY platform. Second off is Swiss Quote, and this is more accessible if you're in places like the Middle East, Dubai, etc. You can have an AED bank account with it as well. It is a bit more expensive, but you do have that kind of security and Swiss branding that comes with it. Lastly, you have Saxo Bank. This platform costs 0.12% for the base cost. If you've got a bank account and higher amounts, it costs 0.06%. And again, with all the platforms, you can trade ETFs, stocks, shares, etc. on it. Now, if you're looking for estate planning, the platforms that I'd particularly look at are advisor-led platforms, is Arden or Morningstar. Arden particularly for UK expats if they're looking to set up trusts later on, or for the estate planning side. They're based in places like the Isle of Man, so if you are a teacher, you can have that tax-free growth. If structured right in places like the Middle East or Southeast Asia. Morningstar as well, if you're potentially looking for pension transfers or you've got UK pensions, this is also a good advisor-led platform. In terms of looking for funds for teachers, it can be pretty simple. Mainly I would look just a dollar cost average into funds such as the Vanguard Life Strategy. Depending on your kind of age and risk tolerance, I would lower it as you have less risk tolerance to more the kind of 60 to 50% on the life strategy. But there's a simple guide for expat teachers. If you do have any more questions, feel free to email at info@investmentforexpats.com.